So today we are not gonna do a food video because I want to tell you about my experience as a vegan, because it has been a bit more than a year since I decided to be a vegan, so let's talk about it. Hello, I'm Paulina and welcome to my channel About Food. Here you can find healthy and vegan recipes. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's for free. You just have to press the red button and the bell if you want to receive notification every time I upload a new video. As I mentioned before, it has been a bit more than a year that I decided to be a vegan. Actually, it has been a year and 3 months that I took the decision to become a vegan person or a plant-based diet. And it has been amazing, for real. I haven't regretted at all. It has been so good, instead of some situation that I'm gonna mention in a moment. First of all, I decided to become a vegan when I watched a Netflix documentary. It called Cowspiracy. It's about what is the impact of the animal product industry in the environment. The documentary is amazing. Actually, it changed my world entirely, and it's really educational about the subject, about how animal products can destroy our world and are one of the main cause of climate change. So if you want to learn more about it, please watch that. It's gonna tell everything. What made me change my diet, it's a phrase that at the end of the documentary that environmentalist says. What he said was, you can be an environmentalist if you eat animal products. And that phrase hit me in the face because I'm trying to be a zero waste, plastic free person since 2005. So according to that, I was trying to, as much as I can, to reduce my impact in the world, but I wasn't doing it because I still eat some animal products. And if you want to know more about my minimalist and zero waste, plastic free lifestyle, please watch my other channel, Love Eco Life. I totally recommend it. I have a really good tips about it. So that same day I decided to stop eating animal products, and I talked with my husband, Leo, about it, and he totally agreed. But he told me, and totally recommend, and I still doing it, to research about food nutrition, food ingredients combination, and what food do for your body, even if it's healthy or unhealthy. So I started doing research and I learned a lot. Also, he make it clear that he's gonna change at his own rhythm as much as I continue and have a continuity in this diet. He want me to stick with this or know how much I was mentally on it, for he can start changing with me in some situations. The change was really easy, and I love the decision that I made. Actually, I feel so empowered that I know that I can do a big change in the world about the environment and the animal cruelty that it is in the entire world. So for me, it has been amazing, my decision, and I love it. I'm gonna stick with it no matter what. I was almost a bit, the decision and the change, the way I was eating and cooking was really easy because I was almost a vegetarian prior to take the decision to become a vegan. The way of cooking was a really challenge, and it was so exciting because it challenged me to create new recipes and create new way of seeing food in general, and I loved it. And the most fun part is how to veganize some recipe, for example some Chilean recipe, how to make a vegan for I can eat it, and it has really fun. The process has been really fun actually. And most of the time I eat at home and I take my own lunch to work. If we go out and eat something, if it is just Leo and me, we most of the time go to a vegan restaurant or a restaurant that has a vegan or vegetarian option that I can eat, and it's not so complicated. But if we go out with some friends, it's another story, because I believe that it's a bit more complicated for them, as I'm a vegan because I don't eat meat and animal product, and actually in my life is no one else around me that it's a vegan. Apart from my brothers, they're vegetarian, but I don't go out with them so much. But no, I don't have friends that are vegan or vegetarian and that have this lifestyle. But so for that reason, I think that for them it's a bit complicated when they go out with me. But I disagree completely, because I try to make as less complicated for them as possible. Because if we go out to a restaurant that it doesn't have a vegan or vegetarian option, and always ask for a salad and take out the protein that is always chicken or prawns or something like that. And I always try to ask it for a side and give it to Leo, or don't eat it, something like for example. And if we go out to a really close friend that know my situation, most of the time I try to eat something prior, for I don't have to eat so much in the party or in the go out. Or if it's a really close friend that I have really confidence on it and he don't gonna mind, I take my own food. It really it's really not complicated at all, at least for me, and I try for real to don't make it complicated for them as much as I can. At least I try. Okay, about my health, this is a topic for real. When I started this diet, my health improves a lot. I'm starting to lose weight even when I didn't do exercises, because I do a lot exercise. And my skin improved, it get more softened, my hair was shinier, and it really get me in a really good mood, because I was having more energy, and it gave me so empowered that I could do more things, and I started to make more habits. Than it changed my life. Let me know in the comment if you want to know about the habit that it changed my life in some situation. But for real, this decision start a consequences of other small decisions that improve a lot my health, my life, my way of living, and it was really good. As I was feeling amazing, I was starting to eat a lot, and I mean a lot. And I always hear, in some ways, in other YouTubers or in other things, or people say, it's just plants. You can eat whatever you want, the quantity that you want. Meanwhile, you're eating plants. It's no big deal, but no, it's a big deal. You always have to eat according to your physical activity and your height. I'm a really small person. If you don't know me in person, my height is 1.5 meters or 4.9 inches, so I'm really small. So overeating have a really bad impact in my life. As I was eating more for my size, it didn't improve my health, and I was starting to gain weight instead of losing it. And also, I wasn't doing the exercise that I used to do, or the physical activity that I used to do, so that didn't help either. Okay, so as the time passed by, I started to have some complications. I started to get blow a lot. My belly blows huge on the end of the day, and started to have a lot of gases and indigestion. I thought it was normal for all the legumes I was eating on the diet, but as the time passed, I realized that wasn't normal, and I decided to go to the doctor for figure out what was happening with my body. So I went to the doctor, and she's so nice and so open-minded. So I explained my symptoms, and that I believe, or I thought, that I could have some SIBO in some level. If you know, I'm for Ravana case or other vegan persons, SIBO is a exaggerated growth in the bacteria of the intestine, so it causes these symptoms, the same symptoms. So as I explained to the doctor, she examined me, and she asked me for some tests that I did, and I'm in this moment waiting for the results actually. And she asked me for endoscopy. I did it the other day actually, you can see it here. So I'm waiting for that. I think I have what you call esophagus illness, apart from SIBO, if I do have it in some level. So I have to wait for the results of my exams and go to the doctor again for she can diagnose me. But the thing is, I'm not gonna change my diet because of my illness. I believe that this period of this moment in my life is a neglection of myself, or because I overeat and I didn't do the thing that I usually do of exercising, for example. I believe my illness is not caused because I'm vegan. It's because I didn't stick with my habits as I used to it. So, and any problem that I have, even if it's SIBO or indigestion problems or an illness in some way, it always have a medical solution. And as I try not to consume so many medical, so many pills, if I have to, of course I'm gonna do it because it's my health and I want to improve myself. But I don't think that changing my diet is gonna change the way I get better or not. I think the medication that my doctor is gonna give me and the different things that I have to do for it, it's gonna change my health. I'm gonna improve my health again. Actually, some things that she told me already, that I have to diminish or cut in half the portions that I used to eat, and it had been a change since I did that. Even if it passed around 4 or 5 days, things that she told me, then I went to the doctor and she told me, and I tried and start that decision straight away. But it have been improved. I don't have so much blowness and indigestion problem, but I still have it in a level. It's diminished, but that I'm waiting for the results, and let's see what happened. I'm gonna update you more when I learn more about my health situation, but in this year I'm a bit more of vegan. That's why I can tell you about it. It has been a really amazing change, and for my neglect with myself, I get sick, but I'm trying to make it better now. So hope you like this update in my life, in my way of eating. Hope you like it, and always recommend, please go to your doctor at least once a year, for you can know what it's an update. Even if you feel good and you don't have problems, go to your doctor, to your nutritionist, because you never know what it can happen inside you, even if you don't have symptoms. And if you are healthy at all, that it's amazing, and go ahead, continue what you are doing, but it's always better if you at least do a checkup once a year. So go to your doctor to know what happened. I always recommend that. Please, hope you like this video. If so, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not already. It's free. You just have to press the button over here and the bell if you want to receive notification every time I upload a new video. Hope you like it. See you in the next one. Bye bye.